Hello, and you are listening to ProfoundRadio. I am Mapal.
I'm Silven.
I'm Dragon Penis.
And we have a very special guest with us today. We have Stephanie over there.
Hello.
Who's rather nervous, I believe. You'll be fine. We're fine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We're fine. Oh, see, you did it. I told you someone would do it. Who was it this time?
This sound.
It was not me. It wasn't.
It was.
Can't be me.
Of course it was you, Dragon Penis. Of course it was you.
It was me.
Dracopoulos again. Dracopoulos again.
No, I paused it. I did. I swear.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either, for sure. I'm wearing headphones.
I don't know. It happens. So, anyway, we have had a really busy week this week, haven't we? Oh, it's been a week full of feels and...
Oh, God.
I think we're only just alive here, aren't we? We are just... Speak
for yourself. I'm dead.
Dragon Penis has died. So, yeah. Oh, gosh. Where do we start
from?
Yeah.
Where to start?
Well, can I just start with the news we had today from Octoswan, who is Osric's housemate. And did you guys see this? Where we are going to basically die in episode 17, and then we're going to love episode 19.
Oh, God.
I'm so scared.
I'm so scared.
Like, after Torn and Frayed, I'm so scared, because now that I know it's for some reason I am so paranoid that 817 is going to be so much worse.
Oh, God, yes, and they've been teasing about it for so long. They've been really, teasing us about the end of the season, and by now we really should be terrified.
And it's Robbie Thompson, too, so...
Yeah, he's such a sweetheart. I love Robbie Thompson, can I just say that?
He is a sweetheart.
It's like I tweeted him and he actually replied, and I was like, oh my God, you are so sweet!
I ship him and Adam Glass.
Yeah, Rob Dam.
Rob Dam!
Yeah.
They are my OTP.
Yeah, do we know if we're going to get the picture of them yet? Has he got enough followers? Did he get them or not? Because he was like, if he gets so many followers, then he's going to take a picture of them together. And I was like, oh my God, we need a Rob Dam picture.
You know what we need though. You know what we need. We need Endlands on Twitter. That's what I'm saying. We need Endlands on Twitter.
Oh God, yes.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Troll us worse than Misha though.
He would.
No. I mean, Misha would be like a cute teddy bear compared to him. Okay, I mean he is a cute teddy bear, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Teddy Bear versus Tiger Man.
He's a writer. Like he helps plan everything. He's going to know everything way before Misha knows. So he's really going to be able to mess with us. Like I'm just sitting there. I know if he got a Twitter, I'd be like sitting there masochistically reading all his tweets.
And he would just be like, "Oh my God, you're all gonna die at the next episode," and we'd just be like, "Oh my God, fuck you." Oh dear. But anyway, we do have some other news as well. And sorry, I need to get something ready for this. Because we have Misha as a Season 9 regular, can I just say? Oh, and yes, it's just incredible. So we all know we've got Misha for a whole season, and how incredible is that going to be? I mean, just excuse me a minute while I lay on the floor and die.
Yeah.
The fact that you know he's not gonna die in this season is
yes.
Or it's not Cass in the next season. It's just like something else.
I hate you.
Oh God, you're Shannon. Oh my God.
Wow,
Satan Dragon Penis Smith is around. Hello.
Satan's penis attacks.
And Misha will direct too. How about that?
Yes. Oh, I mean, what is he gonna do? It's gonna
A musical. That's what you should do.
Drag musical.
Drag musical, gay drag musical, basically.
I'm begging for a musical. Like I will tweet him like thousands of times a day for a freaking musical episode because he'd be able to do it too. I know he would.
He would pull it off, wouldn't he? It would just be dancing and singing and just, Dean's just going to break spontaneously into song and...
Or the Harlem Shake between the cast and crew.
Oh my God, yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh my God, yes.
Hey, can I just say something, though? Can I just say something? Right. Misha's going to direct, yeah? Yeah. So, he's going to have to direct Jared.
He'd be like, Jared, you go to the corner, you turn around and you don't speak.
Just don't look at me. Just don't look. Just look. Stare at the corner. Just don't pull my pants. Why are you pulling my pants down? Why?
No. This time. This time Misha's gonna be making faces at Jared.
From his
director
behind the
chair.
camera. Yeah. Oh God.
I'm really excited, and I'm kind of like, I'm just nervous because I really have no idea what they're going to do next season in regards to just everything. Like with Misha being a main character now, and we've got all this news about how these next episodes are going to be really big and crucial. It's giving us lots of room for speculation, which I think is what they want to see, because they want to see what we expect for next season in terms of characters and story. And it's just really cool, and I'm very excited.
Yeah. People are talking about whether Cass is going to be a baddie next season or not. I think that kind of depends on whether they wrap up the tablet arc anytime soon.
Yeah,
and, like,
I mean,
what's
we'll
going
get
to be
round
next.
to that. Yeah, we'll get round to that in a little bit, because obviously we've got a lot of episode 19 and 17 discussion, and I think that is going to really decide what happens to Cass. So, but I'm still nervous.
Just look in season 8. We leave season 9 for the summer. Now we have season 8. This is the thing.
At least we know Cass is going to be there in season 9, so whatever happens in the next few episodes, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, right. Keep saying that. Yeah.
No, he will be fine. Dean will be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
It's all going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
It's supernatural.
I hold a strong belief that they will not make him a bad guy again, because no one liked when he was a bad guy in season 6.
It's just reusing plots, and they don't do that. They generally don't reuse plots, unless it's the Caretaker Dean plot, but I'm not going to get into that. But
and I don't want that, because I want Crowley to be like the bad guy for once.
God,
He's the bad guy. He needs to be the one for once.
Yeah.
I love Crowley. He's coming back. He's coming back. More Crowley. More Crowley. I just...
Like, my mom said she got mad this season because she in the past, she loved Crowley, like, she was a big Crowley fan, but now this season, she says she can't like him anymore because he's so evil. Like, she didn't like what he did to Samandriel, she didn't like how he, like, almost slaughtered an entire room of potential prophets. He just did not like it.
Wow.
Well, he needs to be the bad guy. He's supposedly the king of hell, so...
Yeah.
Someone said Meg should be the big bad next season, and some of you know how I feel about Meg.
I
guys talk about Meg.
I hate to say it, but I think Cass is going to kill Meg, because from what the clip showed, Meg is also looking for the angel tablet, and Naomi is dead set on using Cass to protect the angel tablet. You know, she made Cass kill Samandriel just because Samandriel gave that info about the tablet. So, you know, it...
You think Meg is working with Crowley?
No.
I don't know. I think she might be working under her own steam, or someone else, or maybe even Naomi in some way. Who knows? But
yeah,
I kind of feel like she might. She could be. Oh crap! I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Give me a second.
It's okay. Loading.
I'm buffering. I feel like she thinks she's working in her own agenda, but I'm pretty sure she's probably being manipulated, just like every other guest star we've had has been manipulated in some way. I think Crowley's probably using her in some way that she doesn't realize.
Yeah, I stick on that.
Yeah. There's
and then I feel like she's going to mess up, and then it's either going to be Cass who kills her, or it's going to be Crowley. Yeah. I kind of want it to be Crowley, because I've been waiting for Crowley to kill her since, like, season 7.
He's not impressed with her, is he? He really isn't, so...
Yeah.
No.
I'm really kind of surprised that he hasn't killed her yet, because I would have thought so, but, I mean, it's good that they're bringing her back for an episode, and... I mean, I wonder what they're going to do with her character, but yeah, I was totally expecting Crowley to kill her, because, like, he captured her, and he... really didn't want her alive, from what I gathered.
Yeah, I mean, I thought she was dead, to be honest.
Yeah. So, like, if she's still alive, that means that he needs her for something.
Mm-hmm.
And that means he's somehow using her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I just make an apology towards any people who love Meg who are watching this? I have never really liked Meg that much. Like, I'm pretty sure in our past videos I've called her a skank.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't mean to hate on a character. I really don't, because I hate, like I really hate it. But I'm sorry, I just don't like her character. Like, I love the actress who plays her, which is really the only reason why I can tolerate her. But I really just don't like Meg.
Yeah.
I don't.
I used to really love her.
I like the fact that she's like there from season 1 or 2. Was she?
I think
It was season 1.
2. Was it 1?
Two.
I don't know. She came in with Sam, didn't she? Because Sam left
the
Dean.
blonde one.
Yeah. And I loved Meg 1.0. Loved her.
Oh yeah, I loved her.
I like both. I like Rachel. I think she's a nice actress.
I like her. I just don't think. I don't agree with how they wrote her character. I mean, someone came into my Ask box the other day saying why I didn't like Meg Stiel, and they said, "Is it because there's more material there or something?" And I was like, actually, people think I don't like Meg Stiel because it's Cass kissing someone else, but actually I don't like Meg Stiel because it doesn't do Meg justice. Because it's using her just for a no homo moment, and I'm just like, she's better than that. She shouldn't be used for that.
She's more like his caretaker than like friend in the difficult times when he needed her. So
yeah, because and I mean, I really don't think it works for either of their characters, because it doesn't make sense for Cass, and then for her it just turns her into an extra for male characters, because as soon as they started doing it with her in like season 8, in season 7, she really started losing her own agenda. Like, she was still supposedly self-serving, but her agenda just wasn't showing anymore. She was just like an extra.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I feel like whenever I hear people talking about Meg Stiel, and like they say when Crazy Cass said she's like a thorny beauty or something, I mean, I still don't see that, because he was insane and he didn't have anyone else but her taking care of him. I sort of see it as sort of like a crush that a little kid would have on someone.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't actually know them like he should, because he's insane and his mind's warped. I don't see, and I agree with you guys. I don't think Meg Stiel makes sense, and I don't think it does Meg as a character justice, even though I don't think her character deserves any justice.
Yeah.
The guy had watched Pizza Man. Give him a break. I'm like that. It's like it's not bad. But it's like, I don't see it as well. I think she's more like his friend than there's something between them.
Well, I think they maybe had sort of a bit of a sort of childish crush on each other, but it came out of nowhere, and I was like, I just didn't understand it. I mean, I maybe would have understood Cass wanting to explore his sexuality a bit because, he just watched pornography, and I'm just like, I understood that. I just didn't understand why he kissed Meg. I was like, why?
Maybe it's the whole demon angel thing. Maybe it's like, maybe Meg wants to be saved. She sees an angel. She knows he's pure, so maybe she's attracted to that.
But that's one of my big issues. You see, I've always said that I didn't like how they're like, oh wow, we have a demon and an angel, let's make them be in love, because that's such a stereotypical thing to do.
It's so cliche.
I was like, why?
In context of the show, I don't see how a demon and an angel could be together, because like, I'm serious, it feels like angels and demons from the very beginning, ever since like the angels have been presented, demons are pretty much haywire to completely hate angels with all their being, just like angels are made to completely hate demons. They're complete total opposites. And like, remember when Cass like was made that demon stay in his body so he could smite him?
Yeah.
Like, and he like wiped his hand off. It feels like it'd be weird for Cass to want to be with the demon, because it seriously feels like he thinks of them as disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, like someone did just bring up, Jim Michaels did say there is no Meg Stiel now. People are taking the ellipsis at the end as him just saying it because someone said, please tell me it isn't happening, and they think he was just saying it to please them. I was like, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I mean, he doesn't do that.
No.
Usually.
I don't think he would do that, because I mean, he just straight up said no.
Yeah.
If it actually was gonna happen, he would be just straight up lying, and I don't think he would do that. Like, why?
He'd have teased. I think if it was gonna happen, he'd be like, ooh, watch the show, but no, he outright said no.
I feel like he knows that a lot of the fans watch his Twitter, so there's a lot of people that don't like Meg Stiel, so he would have teased. He wouldn't have actually said, no, there won't be, because he knew that if he was lying, he'd get a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
Like, tons.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of Meg. We also have Crowley coming back. We have Kevin coming back. We have Charlie. She's coming back. So yes, we have
so excited. Oh my god, I love Charlie.
Spirit animal.
Yeah.
Be
fantastic. She's fantastic. So everyone's like, yeah, Charlie. Well, I'm like, yeah, Charlie. And she's just, I just want her to meet Castiel just once.
Yeah. Oh my god, please, just like, please let her meet Cass, and let Dean be there, preferably at the time as well.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my god. In between Cass's rejection of our weird, conventional, rituals when it comes to establishing relationships, and Charlie's understanding of these relationships and queerness, and Dean being all, closeted, it would be so adorable.
Yeah.
I just want Castiel to be fascinated by the fact that, like, Charlie is basically Dean. I want him to bring that up.
Yeah,
like,
just like, oh wow, you're a lot like Dean. And she's like, yeah, but I'm gay. And he's like, you're a lot like Dean.
I insist.
Yeah. I mean, they really rubbed it in her face when that she was like Dean. I mean, they just really rubbed it in her face the last time we saw her.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit through that episode without smiling because it was so funny. Like, when she picked up that elf chick, not like the fake elf, it was like, and you saw like Dean's face when she did it. It was like the coolest, like the best moment. Like, I loved that episode from then on. It is like my #1 favorite episode because of that.
Yeah. I need to watch it still. I didn't have time to watch it, so I need to... I know, I've missed... Who was that?
It's me. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, you do it too!
Yeah, you've got a squealer friend!
I'm expressing.
I'm not the only one!
Oh my god. Oh, but yeah.
Dragon Penis, you like me for a reason, we know that. There's a reason.
For anyone who didn't watch the last episode and you're wondering, you have any questions about that, the last episode, Maple,
like the syrup.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Maple read some really good fluffy fanfiction and I, like, squealed because it was so great.
You, like, cried.
I clearly just said it as my ringtone. I need to have it as my ringtone.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
On the topic of Charlie, I would just like to see like Dean speaking with Cass and seeing being like in the background, in the middle, and seeing like the eyes, going from Dean to Cass, from Dean to Cass, and she'll be smiling the whole way, like, what are you guys doing?
Why are you staring at each other so much?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I kind of want Charlie to actually be the interrupting moose for an episode, because she'd recognize that it was some sort of romantic sort of thing between them, and she'd be like, oh, did I interrupt anything?
Yeah, she'd just like walk in, just like, oh, sorry, my bad.
She'd drag Sam out. No, you come with me, you come here, mister. No interrupting today.
Yeah, we're going to go for coffee, and we are going to leave them to it.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Vanya, Dean and Cass go to a gay bar with Charlie.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
Hallelujah to that.
We talked about gay bar a few episodes ago, didn't we? Was it on our first episode?
Yeah, we did. It would be amazing. Just
would just
please, can we have Dean in a gay bar? Just please.
Because actually what I said when we went... I want to do a gay bar.
Do a gay bar.
Yeah.
We're gonna make videos. We're gonna make videos and odes and poems about that episode.
Yeah. Well, I did say when we came up with the gay bar thing that someone should hit on Cass in a gay bar, and then Dean's just like, whoa, no, my boyfriend.
No. My boyfriend, not yours.
Jack Harkness style. Back off.
Just mine. Back off. Mine. It'd be fantastic. So yeah, anyway, after that, we have to do, a lot of people have requested, and we're going to do this anyway, a recap of this last episode. Now, I'm going to leave the most bit that I want to squeal about till last, and I want to start with the mythology from the episode, and that's why we have our super special guest here today. Yay! So,
Yay!
Yeah. So where do we start? Because there's a lot. I really enjoyed the mythology in the episode, but people have complained that they reduced Artemis to just your average female character, because apparently she rejected men or something. I don't know, maybe you know more about it.
No, actually Artemis was is the goddess of virginity.
Yeah.
She never had like many relationships. The only guy actually who appealed to her was Orion, which hunted with her, who was accidentally killed. But she has a long history of actually going on a vengeance against men. She never liked men. And one thing I didn't like about this episode is she never has met Prometheus. Prometheus was like before her. So, right, yeah, but she usually wasn't like that. But she did fall in love with Orion, so it's not like she never had any man.
So she could have fallen in love with him. It's just
yeah. That's normal.
I feel like a lot of people who complain about her character being reduced. To me, by the time that she was done with the episode, I felt like it wasn't over. Like I'm pretty sure we're going to see her again at some point.
Yeah, because she's still sort of around. Yeah,
she's the goddess of hunting. And they
are hunters. So
yeah. Can I say that she's just
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, can I say that I just really like that kind of, the goddess of hunting is a woman, and how, I really like the moment when Sam and Dean were walking and Sam was talking about how she's their goddess. It's awesome because we have so many, badass male characters and we are always lacking female characters on this show, and it's cool that, like at least their goddess is a woman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is how we Greeks do it.
And can I just we were going to explain the dragon penis thing, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all need a lesson in Greek.
Yeah, here comes the Greek lesson, because I found this actually, if anyone saw my reaction video, I found dragon penis more hilarious than I really could have. So,
oh my gosh,
we Greeks had a fest with it. We Greeks had a fest with it. We're like, what the hell? They actually put that on the show.
It's just like, Dean just said dragon penis and I lost it. And then I couldn't regain it. I was just like...
when that scene popped up, I thought they were actually going to have to cut off a dragon's penis and kill Zeus with it.
And the fact is, in Supernatural, the dragons appear as humans half the time.
Humans, I was just oh my god.
I didn't mean to think that, I was in the middle of typing a live blog, and then I heard dragon penis, and I was like, wait, what? And then I remember typing, yay, they have to have a dragon penis to kill Zeus, and then I felt so stupid afterwards, because I realized
they have to have someone come to a dragon close enough so that he can cut off his penis, and Sam is like, Dean, I think you're gonna have to do this one, and Dean is like, yeah, okay.
And I hear dragon penis, then he's saying Dracopoulos, and I'm like, whoa, wait, this is actually good, because it's correct. It's correct. Yeah, okay. If you want to translate like that, it makes sense. But
what's the theory?
I could explain if you want me. I could explain if you wanted me to.
You can, yes.
Yeah,
Can I just ask quickly? What is the theory that Castiel's been teaching Dean dirty words in foreign languages?
Imagine that, though.
And he's just sat there like, oh yeah, teach me how to say penis in as many languages as possible.
That's more like
Cass has no idea that they're dirty words, so he's just telling Dean how to say all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you say penis? How do you say boobs?
That's why you're just asking me this, Dean, but I will explain it anyways.
That sounds more like Misha to me. But anyway.
Oh my god. Yes. So anyway, our little Greek lesson then. Let's learn about the penis. Yeah.
Don't say it like that.
Oh my god. Yes. So please do enlighten us.
About the surnames and that. Okay. Actually, there are a lot of surnames in Greece where they end in that suffix opoulos. But the opoulos suffix means the son of, the heir of. It's ancient Greek. So you probably heard a lot of Papadopoulos and all that, which means the son of Papa, which Papas is a priest. Anyway, but the word poulos, like on its own, actually means penis. But it's not like we name our children, we give them the poulos, it's the opoulos. But if you want to translate it like that, and it's more of a common suffix in the Peloponnesian area of Greece. Like my mother's surname is Liberopoulou, and it means the son of Olympus, and that's how it comes.
So it makes sense then. That is awesome.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Unfortunately, it does.
It's still hilarious though.
it is that we got a Greek lesson on Profound Radio.
I know.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so great.
We are educational.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
I have a really cool headcanon now for you guys that I just realised, right? Just imagine if Dean learned how to say "I love you" in a Nokian, and then one day he just says it, and Sam has no idea what he just said, but Castiel does, and it's just like, yeah.
But imagine if like Cass teaches Dean to talk dirty in Enochian, and then they're doing like a ritual where they have to speak Enochian, and instead of saying the ritual words, Dean just starts saying all the dirty stuff. They're standing there with Sam, and so like, why is it not working? They're like, I don't know, man. And Cass is just like,
I can see Castiel with that look that he got when they were taught when Dean said, last time someone looked at me like that, I got laid.
Yeah.
You see him giving him that intense look, and you're just like,
No, or the one where Dean tells him to get out of his ass, and just that look sort of like, that still need. Can someone explain that to me? Can someone explain why Castiel was like, I was never in your, and then he stops, and I'm just like, why?
Mentally much.
I don't get it. I don't.
It's their mental connection. Like they suddenly realized what exactly they were talking about.
Like the one where says Trickster does not like Pretty Boy Angel. She's like, oh wait a minute.
Oh wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to share with you guys my favorite Destiel line is the stench of that Impala is all over your overcoat. That is so dirty. I love it.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Gotta love Crowley when he does those things though. He's like,
Crowley is amazing, and he's such an offbeat character in terms of expressing his sexuality as well. Like, you could argue that him kissing guys and all that is just part of deals, but he still comes off as a lot more kind of liberal in that sense, and is a lot more comfortable with it.
Did you hear what Mark Shepard said about his sexuality? Because someone asked him what his sexuality was, and he's like, oh, I don't think Crowley has a sexuality, he just exists to make everyone feel uncomfortable. And it's just
that's Crowley, that's the definition of Crowley.
I still refer to the Winchesters as denim-clad nightmares occasionally in conversation.
It's perfect.
Yes.
I mean, it's perfect.
Yes. It's the line I always think when I'm angry. I don't know why, I'm like, let's demon nightmares! Yeah, I love that Crowley's bipolar though. Like, he's okay in the one moment, and the next he's like, ah!
Yeah, he's snapping people's necks and just,
Crowley's shouting as people is like porn. I appreciate it in fanfic so much.
It's just Crowley does things to me. His voice,
oh god.
It does things. It does very bad things. It's like I might be asexual, but my god, that does things to me.
And he invented the word moose, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Moose still with the pork chops.
I have never found Crowley attractive.
Shannon, we can't be friends.
I'm sorry, it's never, he's not my cup of tea.
It's his voice. I'm not overly attracted to the actual vessel.
For me,
it's just, oh.
Yeah. For me, it's his everything. I'm like, oh my god.
For me, it's his style.
We lost 4 viewers.
We've lost 4 viewers. It's like bye 4 viewers, but there's still quite a few of you there.
Shame on you, Shannon. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah. The parallels in 816 we shall move on to now. I didn't really see any at the time, but then people pointed them out to me, and I was like, wow. It's just
Did you care to explain some to me? Because I still haven't seen any.
Well, we have Shipper Sam, who was like shipping Artemis and Prometheus, basically. And they're like, and apparently Artemis and Prometheus are a bit like Dean and Cass or something.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because, Artemis is the hunter goddess, and then Prometheus is basically a great parallel to Cass, because, he brings light to people, and, Cass brings free will to angels.
And he defied
the
gods and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another interesting thing is that, Prometheus is the Lightbringer, but, Lucifer also actually translates into Lightbringer, and I always find it really interesting when there's even, a slight parallel between Castiel and Lucifer, because like they're the two guys who defied, but who are also so different, and like their motivation and their different reasoning, they mean everything.
Yeah.
I like to think that Cass. I like to think that Cass was really important when Lucifer was a major part of the storyline, because it showed two reasons why people fall. Lucifer fell because of his hatred towards humanity, and Castiel fell because he loved it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Oh, you go, Silven.
Okay. I also kind of think that what I really like about parallels to Dean and Cass is that not always but often they kind of work both ways.
Yeah.
Because if you really wanted to do it, you could also see Dean as Prometheus, who brought like free will and free thinking to Cass, like Prometheus brought light to humans. And that really speaks about how Dean and Cass are equals in their relationship and how their storylines are parallel to each other.
Yeah, and it's as well with Portia and James as well. With their parallel, it's sort of switchable. So yeah.
And what Silven said, and Dean kept dying in Mystery Spot every day. So keep that.
I'll never get over Mystery Spot. I will never.
Oh God, yeah.
Do these tacos taste weird to you?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Dean randomly dies in the shower.
Oh, and
Wasn't that the subtitle? Just Dean randomly dies in the shower.
Like my mom actually started crying when Dean died so much.
Oh my God.
I couldn't find myself to be sad because I knew that it was the trickster and that something was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't be depressed at this. This is all just too funny. Like, in the beginning when he was dying, it was kind of sad, but then he just started dying in the stupidest ways on the planet.
And he's just like, oh, did it look cool when I got hit by the car? And you're just like...
And the piano?
No, that. When the desk fell on Dean, I laughed so hideously loud.
Oh God, yes.
I laughed the hardest when he was plugging something into the motel bathroom's plug, and then he got electrocuted to death.
Yeah.
I found that hilarious.
Can we just talk about in this latest episode, Dean said that Sam dies a lot?
Yeah.
It's like dies a lot. He was like, you? I was like, oh, really now? Really? Sam dies a lot.
How does Sam die? Like, Sam, honestly, compared to a lot of other people in the show, he hasn't died that much.
No, what is it? About twice now? Is it?
Twice?
3 times? He went to hell.
I think just twice.
He went to hell. He got stabbed in the back.
Wait, yeah, he got shot by those guys.
That's 3
that were
times,
between. He was electrocuted by thunder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot about that. That was a fantastic episode. I loved that episode.
I loved that episode too.
It's like a suicidal teddy bear. It's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's
there's a list on Supernatural Wiki apparently.
Of course there is. This is Supernatural we're talking about.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think what we have left to talk about now on that episode is the prayer scene.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Jesus! It's like you're going to turn off your TV. You're like, it's a fun episode, and then he sits on the bed, and your cup falls.
Did you guys see my expression? Did you see my expression in the reaction video? I just went, oh my God!
Like, I did not expect the prayer.
I did not expect the prayer at all.
It completely came out of nowhere, and it was the most pleasant surprise of the episode. Because honestly, I thought the episode was okay until then, but that prayer, that final scene, like there's those scenes that he usually has with Sam, and then it's done. But then there was this final scene that sort of felt like a scene that he had with Cass, even though Cass wasn't there. And I just loved Jensen's acting throughout that entire scene.
Jesus.
Oh,
Emmy. He deserves an Emmy. He deserves
everything.
He deserves an award. Jensen is my favourite actor. He's just fantastic.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
But,
you could see the depression and the longing to be able to actually talk to Cass and to be able to help Sam and to just have these two people in his life be okay. Yeah. The two people that he cares about most be okay.
I mean, there's a big debate about whether the scene was about Sam or about Cass, but it's about both.
It's about family.
It started with Sam and then it went to Cass because he's worried that he might have killed himself after what he said. Yeah, so I think transits from Sam to Cass.
Yeah, at first it's like, just look after my brother, I know my brother's sick, I know he's hiding something, and then he's like, why aren't you answering, where are you, have you actually killed yourself? And he just like, oh my god, it's so... And then he looks to the chair, in the corner, I'm just like, oh my god, no!
It's terrible.
It's this scene that sort of cements my belief that Dean knows that there's something wrong with Cass on a sort of different level.
Yeah.
Like there's something wrong with his mind. I think he sort of realized that since Cass hasn't been answering and there's been all this stuff happening, that when Cass killed Samandriel, there was something more there. I feel like Dean knows that really.
And I mean,
he's really worried that Castiel's killed himself over what he had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, to all people saying that scene is about Sam and not, Cass and something like that, guys, Dean would only ever trust a person he trusts absolutely and loves with protecting Sam. I mean, that alone means so much because Sam is someone Dean has been protecting his whole life, and Sam means the world to Dean, clearly. And he would never, ever trust anyone he doesn't trust completely with protecting Sam. And with Cass, he's just so open about these things. He's completely open and he's laying all his feelings bare. And so even if Dean is talking about Sam in that scene, it also says a lot about the depth of his relationship with Cass, about how much he has forgiven Cass completely for everything Cass has done to Sam, and how much he really trusts Cass more than anyone else aside from Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like... Oh, sorry.
No, I'm like, it's like those words, I don't think he even... I mean, maybe they were okay, they were meant, but he didn't even say them to Bobby. I mean...
Yeah.
Remember. I will remember that, so... It's something more... And it's also the music behind that scene.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
I was watching it and I was like, you're gonna start playing really soft music right now, aren't you? And then bam, really soft music starts playing.
Yeah.
I kind of
Brokeback Mountain to Americana. I hate them. Whoa.
I kind of get bothered. I kind of get bothered when people bring up the fact that, like, you know how when Dean generally prays, he prays to Cass. He's mostly prayed to Cass ever since he's met Cass, basically.
Yeah.
But then like you hear people say the only time Dean has prayed is when he prayed to Cass. That's what I believe that to be true.
Yeah.
But then you've got haters like Mama's Love and other people like that saying, oh no, he did pray to God once in this one episode, and I was like, I don't consider that praying, because when Dean prays to Cass, he prays to Cass because he has faith in Cass. When Dean prayed to God, I'm pretty sure when Dean prayed to God in that one episode, it was out of pure desperation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, Dean's not... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
You're cool. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, sorry. And I mean, I think prayer is a really amazing unique way for Destiel, to be showing feelings and communicating emotions, because, like, it's a really intimate thing, and Dean, he has problems with expressing his feelings to other people, but through prayer he can express his feelings to Cass while Cass isn't there.
Yeah.
So that problem is kind of relieved for him, and he can really say anything. I feel like it's such an amazing, unique way of communication to them. I will, like, never be over it, pretty much.
No.
I can kind of relate... sorry.
I was just gonna say quickly that I did see on Tumblr that the music that was playing during the prayer is Dean's family tune. So basically, when something happens for Dean emotionally with his family, they play this music, and it's just so depressing. It's meant to make you cry. It's terrible. Oh.
Yeah, when Henry died, this was the music. When in the Swan song, the Americana played again in the end. So yeah.
It's terrible.
You know the most horrible way they can ever troll Destiel fans? Play the theme from Brokeback Mountain.
Well, they almost did. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they literally wouldn't have to do anything. They just could play it, like, silently as a background to a scene, and, like, people would be dying.
Yeah.
Jasmine I just saw that. Jasmine just said that it turned from a Sam thing to a Cass thing after Dean was finished praying. It's just like, and he's looking around the room, and that is just Dean and Cass. So
Not only that, but can we focus also that he said that praying is like begging, and he prayed every night in purgatory. So
he's
imagine
been
that.
begging for over a year now, and it's just
Exactly.
oh no.
talk about how we've never had a scene that was that emotional before outside of fan fiction until this season?
Oh my
god, yes, actual fanfic season 8. I'm like, oh god.
Season great it did. Season great it did.
Have we come up with a name for season 9 yet? Is it still season divine or something?
Season...
That's really good.
Season divine, yeah.
I know season 9 Vanna.
I haven't heard that one.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Season 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Season 5. That's nice. That's nice.
Season 5.
Season 5.
I've got a thing. You know Chris Pine, who plays Captain Kirk in Star Trek. I call him Mr. Chris Fine Pine. So it's fine. It's season 9. There we go.
Yeah. It's not like fine, but like damn you fine.
Damn you fine. That's just like nice.
Speaking of season 9, imagine that Misha Direct episode is written by Ben Edlund.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Or Carver.
Or Robbie Thompson. Can I just say?
We can't talk about this. We can't, because I'm going to start thinking, and then when I think, I get sad, and then I get happy, and it's just a roller coaster of emotion.
I think he'd be like, you do the close up to Jensen. You do the close up to Jensen. All his face. Focus on his face.
Just on the eye. Just on. It's just
Focus on his freckles. I'm counting them.
Just hold it there. Hold it there. I'm counting. I'm almost there. Almost there.
I feel like most of season 9's gag reel is going to be from Misha's episode. Like Misha's just going to be playing around with the camera or something, or he's going to be having the cameraman doing something that's going to freak everyone out.
Or he's just going to be he's going to be adjusting Jensen and Jared, just getting really personal. It's just going to
Yeah. I mean, I would just like everyone to revel in a theoretical possibility that, obviously it's all theory and we have no idea, but like, there could be an episode where Destiel would become canon that was also directed by Misha Collins.
Jesus Christ, don't go there. Don't do that.
We don't know anything yet, but I don't care because it's a possibility that exists in this universe, and I'm going to roll around in it.
Hey! Right, you know, Octo Swan said that it is actually possible. She doesn't see it in the immediate future, but she says it is actually possible. So
in season 9, she said in season 9 it might happen.
Yeah, and Dean's slowly becoming aware. He's becoming more aware. There's obviously Cass loves Dean, but. Yeah. Dean's becoming more aware now, and it's just like 40-minute Destiel sex scene. 40-minute Destiel sex scene. Thank you, Ryan.
And it will involve pie. It will involve pie because you read about it.
Oh my!
How did we find out about Swan being Osric's housemate?
It was on Osric's live. He did like a live broadcast chat thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my housemate, Octo Swan," and we're just like, "Oh my god, everyone go follow her." So I am following her.
Start believing, Shannon. Start believing.
No, I believe you guys. I just didn't know where she came from. Like I've just been hearing about her just now because I've been really behind on everything, and I'm like, wait, we know someone who knows one of the actors, and they just, when did this happen? How did we get this lucky?
Yeah.
So
and
like,
they have Tumblr, and they have a Tumblr.
Yeah, for the record, she's really nice. She's like super nice. So
yeah, she seems really nice. Like the way she answered the questions, like she wasn't mean or anything.
She's dying like us, I think. We're all just gonna suffer. It's just
Oh my god.
18 days, really? Get ready.
When you really think about it, she's living our dream.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's just not
Shannon, remember when I told you about that we could probably see like a programmed cast, and now it probably will come true? Remember we talked about that? Oh god, I cannot handle Cass going to Dean and saying something like, "I should have never been the one to raise you from perdition," or you are, like something like a little dream of me.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think it will kill. I'm sorry, but I think it will kill Dean, like Cass saying that emotionlessly, like, "You are not worth my time." I felt.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No.
We have a new Satan,
stuff on the bad way. Yeah.
Okay, can I just say something? Really, it's really weird and it's really random. But can I just say that Cass's entire storyline reminds me of Ella Enchanted?
Yeah, you were saying about that earlier. What's that about? What's that about?
Okay, so when this girl was born a long time ago, she was approached by a fairy. I think it's been a few years since I've watched the movie. The fairy made her completely obedient to whatever anyone says. And towards the end of the movie, spoiler alert. If any of you haven't seen the movie and want to watch it, just like mute this for a second. So she falls in love with this prince. His name is Prince Char. And he's the prince of everything, and everyone loves him, sort of like, the entire fandom loves Dean. And so she ends up meeting his stepfather, who is the king, and he's also very evil. And the stepfather finds out that Ella can be controlled, so he commands Ella to kill Prince Char so he can stay king. But then, when they're in this room full of mirrors and they're doing this thing, and I think Prince Char proposes to her there, but I'm not sure. She raises the dagger behind his back, and since it's a room full of mirrors, he opens his eyes and sees it, and just as he sees it, she yells, "I will not be obedient," and she's able to drop the dagger. That's the kind of thing that I want to happen. Like, I want
God, yes.
I have to be so close to killing Dean, but then, like, his brain, something in his mind, he overpowers what control not only has over him, and he drops an angel sword. But then Dean doesn't know that, because, like, in the movie, Prince Char didn't know that she was being controlled, so he, like, pushed her away. And he freaked out, and he had the royal guards coming to get her. Like, I don't think Dean can have royal guards coming to get Cass, but I can see that happening. I can see that sort of thing happening.
Like 717 when he was remembering stuff, like something like that.
Yeah. I do think that Dean would know that Cass is being controlled, because when we saw Cass, in Torn and Frayed, I think Sam and Dean were already figuring out that he was being controlled. So I do think that Dean would be like suspecting something.
Yeah, I think Dean knows something's not right. Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like though, if Cass was killing him, then it would still sort of shake him, and he wouldn't know what to do. So he'd probably just like freak out or something,
or kill himself. Yeah.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, or kill himself, because what's left for him if Dean is dead? God, I am evil. I'm sorry.
Sadie has mistress.
But Shannon, either that happens, or Cass does something. He gets imprisoned, and Dean goes to rescue him from heaven. Because I can see like a circle, like Cass saved Dean from hell, so Dean will save Cass from heaven or something like that.
Can that just please happen? And can Dean please succeed? Because Dean just really needs to manage to save Cass at least once. Yeah. He just really needs it.
And that's how Cass could probably fall.
I feel like that would be a really good way to use the angel tablet. Like, they find the angel tablet, and instead of closing up heaven, they use it to open it so Dean can go save Cass from all the angels.
Oh my god. That is like it's my dream, okay? It would be so amazing because, A, it would finally give Dean an opportunity to, realize that, yeah, he deserves Cass because he managed to save him, and B, it would finally let Cass feel like Dean really truly cares for him, because, I mean, I'm sure he knows Dean cares for him, but he's just not used to seeing their relationship from that perspective, because he feels like he's the one responsible for saving Dean all the time and everything, and if Dean just goes there and manages to save Cass, it would do so much for their relationship. Just please.
Still, though, I feel like Cass would probably pull a Dean, and he would probably not think he deserved to be saved, and I really want something like Dean asked Cass, "Did you not want me to save you or something?"
Oh, shush. Oh my god.
Sort of like, how Cass is like, "You don't think you deserve to be saved."
It's like, no, I don't think I deserve to be saved.
To be saved?
Yeah. Mr. Thompson, if you're listening, please do something.
I told Robbie to come today, but Robbie isn't online, so I just... it's just like,
no. You never know. You never know.
Maybe listening.
Wouldn't it be, like, insane if all the writers and everyone was, like, secretly watching this?
Yeah, they're probably all just...
Oh, God.
Edland does, I'm sure of it. I am sure of it.
I wonder if Misha's here today. Are any of you Misha? Are you Misha? We did this before, and someone said they were. So.
I'm Misha.
You're Misha? Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No wonder you do Castiel's voice so well.
Our overlord, how you doing?
Yeah. And
Fancy a pizza or something? Chill out.
they're secretly watching it, and then they're gonna subtly troll us in the episodes. Like they're gonna put in lines that we're gonna recognize, and we're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, well, actually, just.
Oh my god, they're gonna like put Sam in the backseat of the Impala saying, "Now kiss."
Or somebody will call Sam interrupting Moose, and we'll be like, "Oh my god!"
The spider wants me to do my Castiel impression again. Can I do it again?
Yeah, you can do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
You don't think you deserve to be saved.
Oh, by the way, we have. I think the majority of the Shannon fan club are in the chat. So.
Yeah, Shannonites.
Yeah,
Shannonites, what's up, homies?
Oh my god! And also, guys, can we talk about Dean's little fixation in the latest episode?
Oh no, here it
Because
comes.
I'm sorry, but I know people probably only take this stuff as jokes, but to anyone who's like interested in psychology and who's kind of geeky in that sense, he talked about doing a full cavity search on a guy and then prostate exams, colonoscopies, and penis all in one episode. Like, I'm sorry, but when you keep insistently bringing something up that doesn't really have anything to do,
I just think Castiel's curious.
With what's happening, and and that you are likely to be curious about if you are exploring your sexuality. I'm sorry, but that's what a fixation looks like.
It's just like, I just want to sit Dean down and say, sweetheart, do you have something to tell us? It's just like...
Spit it out! Spit it out!
Exert your feelings.
Yeah, I mean, I made a post about it where I said that, Sigmund Freud would be so amused by Dean that he would pay Dean to visit him. Because, I mean, Dean is like, he's like one big ball of, closeted frustrations and trying to hide things, and then
we should bring
guys,
Leonard's mother from Big Bang Theory.
Oh yes, I love her.
Yes.
But hey guys, did you see, people brought it up, the post on Tumblr about the feather on the bed?
Oh yes,
yeah,
oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my god, I was like, I had to go back and watch it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, there is a feather on the bed.
And it's literally like in between.
No, you guys, that could not be a good thing. There's a feather on the bed. And you remember how you've been so freaking afraid that everything's not what it seems? What if that was an angel there altering Dean and Sam's perception of everything that's been happening, and they made a mistake?
Shut up! Don't. I am trying to grasp around the thought that what if Cass had actually showed up in his room, like all freaked
and we
out
didn't see him. And then what if they do another episode that's completely from Cass' perspective, where they show all of that, and Edlund is gonna be the one writing that episode?
620 again! But not another one. Not another.
I cried so much during Castiel's episode in season 6. Well, I think it was called The Man Who Would Be King. Because that gave me such huge SDL feels. It really did.
That gave me such intense feelings. I was inspired to do my graduation project from that scene where Cass was talking. I'm gonna weave a gigantic tapestry that's gonna be inspired by that episode.
God, and the music, man, and the music. It killed me in the end. It killed me in the start.
I felt
really sad because you could really see that was the episode where Cass really did lose faith in God.
I just need to say something, that blue box parchment is the devil in disguise. Saying that Cass is going to kill himself and end up in purgatory. I hate you.
What? What?
No! Go away! You are banned! You are banned!
I personally think he's gonna be imprisoned or something. Like Naomi's gonna get so pissed with him because he just cannot listen that he's gonna be imprisoned.
I just had the hugest thought on the planet. This is a revolutionary idea.
Oh no!
There we go.
Take your kids away.
The last few episodes, Dean is going to watch Castiel die, quote unquote. But what actually happened was Naomi put Castiel back in purgatory as a prisoner. She did it, and she stripped him of his angel power, so he couldn't defend himself.
Or maybe Cass is going. I'm putting something more optimistic. Like Cass is gonna kill himself, and Dean is gonna catch his arm or something from before putting the angel blade inside him. It's like not on my watch or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
But I mean, while we're speculating, can I just give I've got a big theory about the end, like 17 to 19, and that is because Octoswan said we're going to have like a lot of pain in episode 17, and we're going to like episode 19. So I think, and I'm actually hoping, we're going to get a massive Destiel fight scene, like, you know, bigger than the alley scene. We need to. It'll be such a cathartic moment. It'll be amazing. And
I would love that.
Yeah, and then Cass will regain himself. I actually wrote a fanfic about it. But Cass will regain himself like he did before and sort of overcome Naomi. And in episode 19 it'll all be resolved maybe, and they'll figure out what's happening. But yes.
Yeah. I just hope that Castiel, like, because he didn't do it when he was a gold steel or something. I just hope that partial things he might say to Dean may come from his own heart. Like, you know, you don't love me, or you don't think I'm good and I'm just a tool for you. I just hope there'll be some truth to Cass, because we've never seen Cass actually lashing out to Dean except that 518 episode. I just need to hear Cass's thoughts as well. I think it'll be awesome.
Yeah. They just really... We were in one of the recent broadcasts, we were just talking about how whether we think they should have a heart-to-heart or not. And this is like so relevant right now. It absolutely needs to happen. They need to have some sort of scene where they talk or they fight, or something where they resolve their feelings towards each other in some way.
I'm worried that since he's still under the influence of Naomi, that it's not going to be an actual emotional discussion. I feel like Dean is going to actually finally get up the courage to talk about his emotions with Cass, and then Naomi is going to use that against him and make Castiel completely...
We should ban him from the radio. I'm just...
No, I like what he's saying. I like what he's saying. I can't be basically Naomi must die. Or something. No. She needs to pay. I don't know how. She needs to pay.
What if Dean kills Naomi?
Yeah,
guys, what if Crowley's all behind this?
I'd actually love that, you know.
Yeah. What if Crowley like manipulates Naomi by getting the witches away from him with Cass, so he will do something unnoticed? That could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, but wait. If he doesn't, he was torturing Samandriel to find out more about the angel tablet and stuff. Means that he's kind of clueless. So how would he be doing that?
Hey, can I just say, you just mentioned about Crowley torturing Samandriel, right?
Yeah.
I have this massive theory that I will not drop, that Crowley is a fallen angel. I believe that too. Believe that too. I want that so bad. I want it so bad.
It would be really cool. It would be awesome.
Makes sense, but it makes sense. Actually,
I feel like he's because weren't the first fallen angel? Didn't the first fallen angels become demons?
Yes,
yeah,
I think they did. Yeah.
So like,
exactly.
I feel like every high-ranking demon in hell, like Azazel, like demons like him.
Yeah.
I think they were. I think Azazel was a fallen angel demon too, and I think Crowley was too. It's just I think Crowley's sort of been able to hatch this ginormous plan from the beginning.
Yeah, I think he's been waiting, hasn't he? He's just. I just.
It'll make sense. I can't remember now, but there are a lot of things that actually, you know, hinted to toward that way. Remember, actually, when in A2 he auctioned his soul.
Yeah, and you didn't have one.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would you?
Angels don't have souls.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would you even be serious about auctioning your soul? Like, Crowley doesn't do that. So I'm like, maybe he had something similar to offer, like a grace or something. And I'm like, it felt weird. And that he knows Enochian, and that he manipulates Castiel well. Like, for a demon, he doesn't get icky with him.
Yeah.
I mean, someone said that Crowley was just a crossroads demon, but, you know, Gabriel masqueraded for ages as a lesser being, and it's just, you know, it's just part of his witness protection, and it's just...
Yeah. We need Gabriel back, man. We need him back. I don't know how.
God, yes, please.
I'm guessing he'll be like, Dean was gonna ask him how do I speak Enochian to Cass, and he's gonna say all those deadly things to him.
Oh my god, no. He's gonna ask Gabe how to say, like, some casual things in Enochian, and then Gabe was gonna teach him hardcore dirty talk. He's gonna say it to Cass.
That would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome.
He was gonna he would teach him how to say, you breathe with the mouth of a goat.
I want to learn how to say that in Enochian. Like, I just want to go up to people and just start randomly saying, you breed with the mouth of a goat.
It was the, you know, the exorcism, it was the fake exorcism, that is how you say you breed with the mouth of a goat. So go back, listen to the exorcism, and that's how you say it.
I need to rewatch season 5.
Yeah. Anyway, quickly, we had a question from Castellani on Tumblr, saying, what theories do you have for the end of Season 8, and do you have any predictions for Cass's role in Season 9?
Ooh. Thousand things.
Yeah.
It's still too early, I think. Ask us again in 821.
Yeah. It's hard to predict anything solid right now, and it all depends on how fast they're planning to wrap up the tablet arc, really. Because the pacing of the show has been really different with these things, and they could be dragging it out and end the season with some sort of cliffhanger that has to do with that arc. Who's doing that?
I don't know.
What? The boop boop boop? That was me. Sorry, I was turning up the volume on my computer.
God, Shannon.
Oh my god, Shannon. Yeah, and anyway, they could end a season with some sort of, like, mid-arc cliffhanger, or they could, like, try to wrap that arc up and kind of give us a cliffhanger of, like, the start of the next arc that somehow ties into this one.
Yeah. Like 622 or something. Like 622.
Yeah.
But
so we don't know that yet.
I think actually, you know, it's like... maybe in the end, like Castiel could fall and become a human, but I think we don't speak much of that because we've seen that every time he becomes close to human, it's something bad, and you're a bit scared of speculating that because you think, how is this gonna work now? And but I don't think he'll fall.
Sorry, someone's just posted the Enochian thing in the chat, and it's what Bradigar Rama or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there you go. I can't say it. But yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah. But what I was saying, like, I don't think he'll fall because I think he still has things to fix in heaven. So it will be a bit incomplete. Yeah, but there's always a but.
But Misha is going to be the season regular, and they've said a lot of times they can't have Castiel around a lot because he makes it too easy for the Winchesters. Because he can just sort of exercise things and kill things, and he can even kill vampires just by touching them, so...
Yeah, but
maybe they can write him better. Who knows?
Yeah, and I mean, he was a regular in Season 5, and they still managed to have him often enough. Maybe that could just mean that he's gonna be so involved in the main arc that they're gonna need him for that and have him there, so that he's gonna be involved with that more than with the hunting that they're doing whenever, so it's gonna be more like Season 5.
Or maybe it's going to be split, and we're going to get to see Cass trying to survive in purgatory all alone, and then we're going to see Dean and Cass trying to save him.
I hate you. I'm going to banish you. And
yeah, but I mean that's not likely though, because how many times are they going to be able to show Cass alone in purgatory? I mean, come on.
Like, I could see him like walking through purgatory and like. One episode where he meets some of the, like, if demons and angels are in purgatory, he meets some of the demons that he's killed.
Like, a regular is, like, every second episode, and, like, are they gonna have, like, a little scene at the end of every episode with Cass, like, episode 1, Dina Summer Hunting, Cass is walking around, like, episode 2, Dina Summer Hunting, Cass is roasting marshmallows. Episode 3, did it summer hunting. Cass is building a boat and like sailing down the river or something. I mean, no, they don't really want to do that.
Wouldn't it be cool if there were oceans in purgatory for all the sea monsters?
Oh, that would be so cool.
That's probably
Like, I
the
really
vibe
wish
of
we could have gotten a full Purgatory season. Like, I kind of want all of Team Free Will to end up getting stuck in Purgatory somehow.
That'd be amazing.
And I want all of them to just be like, I just want a whole season where we see them fighting in Purgatory and we see all these ancient monsters. It'd just be so cool.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
That would be
Purgatory was
fantastic.
awesome. It was like a really one big orgasmic battle scene. It was just so cool.
Honestly, I felt like it was the best thing to never happen on Supernatural, because we never actually got the real Purgatory. We got, like, vampires.
Can I just...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Spider just made me laugh. Nazi marshmallows, S s'mores, like SS s'mores. I just...
Oh yeah, they could. They could actually. But I'm a bit afraid by Purgatory because it rendered Dean as a very animalistic kind of guy, and I'm a bit scared by it.
I loved Purgatory Dean.
I loved Purgatory Dean. I almost felt bad for loving him so much, but I loved Purgatory Dean.
I love Purgatory Dean near Cass. That's what I loved. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, just going through, just so everyone knows, I have a list of, I think it's the proper list of writers for 817 to 819. We have the lovely Robbie Thompson on 817, I believe.
Woohoo!
Woo! Go Robbie! And then straight after we have Adam Glass apparently on 818. So that's just like Rob Dam at its finest. So
OTP.
OTP. And then 819 is Eugenie and Brad, and the director is Guy B. So it should be fine. Eugenie and Brad wrote a little slice of Kevin, I believe, and Man's Best Friend of Benefits.
Yeah.
I laughed at the title of that when I realized that Kevin got his thumb cut off.
I never realised that.
Like, my mom thought I was just awful for laughing at that, but come on. He got his thumb cut off and the episode's called A Little Slice of
Kevin, yeah.
And did you see, like, they had the sign saying, beware of sharp edges, with, like, the hand. It's so funny.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's fantastic. Was Kevin still missing his finger in the latest episode?
I think Cass may have healed him.
I think Cass healed him.
I think Dean said Cass would heal him, actually, or someone said Cass would heal him, actually.
Yeah.
So. It's only fair.
I would have kept my thumb.
So we're going to have quite a ride, I think, up to episode 19. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
It's like we're all freaking out about this, though, but what about, was it the last 4 episodes? I think it's the 23 episodes, or is the 20?
Yeah.
23 episodes.
Yeah.
So are we just conveniently ignoring episodes 20 to 23?
I only had 22 episodes this season.
I don't know how many we've got.
I'll check on Wikipedia, hold on.
Yeah.
23, it's 23, it's definitely 23.
Yeah, I thought it was 23.
Yeah. But it's not like we don't care about 2023, we just don't know about them yet. We know that 20 is probably Charlie's episode.
Yeah, 20 is Charlie's,
Yeah.
I think that's another Robbie Thompson episode.
So we'll see. Where is Ben Edlund?
Oh my God.
He usually writes 4 episodes each season. I've counted them.
Hey, what if Edlund's writing, like, the last 2 finale episodes?
Yeah, 21, 23.
Kripke would come back and write an episode.
What did Kripke write? Which one?
622. 622.
Oh, right.
I really loved his writing in general. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Wikipedia says nothing. Wikipedia failed me.
Computer says no.
It's 23, guys. I'm like 100% sure it's 23.
Okay, I believe you. It's 23.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Okay, anyway, let's move on, because we had an Anon on Tumblr who asked us what we think about the whole Castiel being genderless thing, because for me it doesn't really depend on Dean's sexuality, only that he loves Castiel as Castiel. And can I just say that I think that whatever vessel Castiel is in, Dean would still love him.
Yeah, because oh, you go.
Yeah. No, I mean you can say, because I'm gonna speak for a little while, so you can just talk now.
No, just remember the episode with Jimmy.
Yeah. And he wasn't interested, was he, at all? He was just
exactly. You're just worried for another human being, like he always is for a victim or something. But when it was Castiel in, he's like,
so like, I Hi guys, got you back.
Yeah. You okay? You okay? You okay?
Yes.
I think when it comes to Castiel being genderless or Castiel's vessel being relevant, I think when we look at Dean's reaction to Castiel and when we look at Dean's reaction to Castiel's vessel, I think it's exactly the same difference as there is between romantic attraction and sexual attraction. And considering the fact that personally I believe that Dean feels both towards Cass, it's really hard to tell sometimes, but I do pretty firmly believe that by this time, Dean really firmly associates, this vessel with Cass, because he pretty much has only seen Cass in this vessel, like, say for that little moment with Claire. Mm-hmm. And he always refers to him like as dude, man, and considering the fact that Cass is alone in that body right now, and all that he's been through with that body, I feel like it's just really like Cass's body right now, and I really don't think that Dean, that it's irrelevant to Dean. Dean obviously has like a reaction to Cass's vessel. I mean, he's a really hot guy, come on. So, I do think that Cass's genderlessness is a little bit more relevant to Dean's like romantic orientation. Like, to me it's more about him maybe being a pan-romantic bisexual.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to physical reactions, really Dean is still reacting to that body, and maybe he would react to Cass in whatever vessel he would be in, but still Jimmy's body is really relevant in this equation as long as Cass is in there. Exactly. And the reason why Dean doesn't have that same kind of reaction when Cass isn't there is because, he doesn't have that romantic attraction to him. Mm-hmm. 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 So I think
it's all about the personality. He's in love with his personality, not his body per se. He'll come, the body will come. But anyway, it's a personality first.
I mean, I sort of think that Castiel's sort of taking on a male role. I think he kind of likes that role, if you know what I mean. I think he's got a real thing for Jimmy. He likes that vessel. Obviously, it's just him in there now, so I think if he had to choose a form to be in, I think he would choose that male form.
Yeah, but come on. Can you imagine Castiel without Misha?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I mean,
come on.
This is why I always say that, again, this vessel is really relevant towards Dean's sexuality. This is why I'm kind of really iffy when people start saying that, he's just straight and Cass-sexual. Because, no, it's still a male body. It's the fact that it's a male body is still relevant to Dean's sexuality.
Yeah, but if it's anyone else, the acting won't work. Jensen and Misha are very, very good together in chemistry as that, so it won't work. Yeah. It won't be the same. So it's not like it's Misha, it's Castiel, it's everything has to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I had an idea. Yeah. What an episode of imagine we had an episode of body swap, like Dean in Castiel's body and Castiel in Dean's body.
Oh God! Please.
Hey,
that'd be so amazing.
I did say I wanted to see Dean in a female body. I just think that'd be just golden,
Yeah. Dean in a female body would be really interesting because one of the things that people start wondering, especially when discovering their bisexuality, or maybe homosexuality as well. I mean, I'm just kind of speaking from personal experience, is when you discover that you're attracted to your own gender, a part of you always starts wondering whether you are now supposed to take on the role of the other gender. Because there's a stereotype in society that, women who like women are butch, and then, like, men who like men are femme, and all that stuff. So, it really... Personally, I did a lot of thinking about that, and I kind of really, I don't want to say butched up when I discovered my bisexuality, but it was relevant for me, and I would really, really love to see Dean kind of explore that without any kind of barriers, Yeah. And if he wasn't a female body for one episode, I think he would really get into it after a while.
Yeah.
It's a different standpoint, and it should be interesting for him, I think.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with the sexuality thing, so never mind.
No, what is it? What is it?
Oh no, it's just well, we've gotten 2 new questions from Profound Radio, and it's called a Worm Stash. Sent me some cool little information about what we were talking about before with fallen angels becoming high-ranking demons.
All right.
Yeah.
in biblical lore, Azazel and Abaddon were the angels of death and destruction.
Yes.
So the first fallen angels become high-ranking demons could totally become canon. Could totally be canon. Just saying.
I remember something else. And actually, Satan, not as in Lucifer, it was actually an angel called Sataniel, which was the angel of when souls were being judged, where they would go on heaven or hell. He was the one who actually presented the things they had, the evil things they had done. He was like the devil's advocate before he became Satan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And I mean, remember when Abaddon talked about Knights of Hell?
Yeah.
How it was a really special kind of demon? That would really make sense. I mean, it would make sense if those Knights of Hell are the ones who are angels.
Yeah, and can I just say, like, I know, like, Crowley was just a punk-ass crossroads demon, but he had to have some power behind him to basically overpower Hell and become King of Hell.
Oh, I remembered something.
Yeah.
Has anyone read the fanfic Named?
Yes.
Yes.
So, what if Crowley was one of Lucifer's right hands when he fell? He took Crowley with him, was one of his henchmen, but then, somehow parted.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, that could be one.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote, in Cleansing, Crowley's a fallen archangel, Azrael, who's the angel of death, so...
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, you should read it. It's full of Crobby, it's amazing. I ship it so hard.
Crobby, I ship it so hard.
I will ship
Crobby
it
is
in
awesome.
hell. I love
I will
it.
ship it in hell.
Crowley? Help me a bit.
Crowley and Bobby, because it actually has a canon kiss, and Crowley, out of the goodness of his own heart, gave Bobby his legs back. And I'm just like, yes!
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
I can't ship Crobby because I feel guilty because of Bobby's wife.
Yeah.
Personally, I really don't.
And Crowley's son.
Personally, I really don't, because you can love more than one person, even at the same time, let alone every time in your life, so, like, why not? And, I mean, Mapal, of course we're gonna ship it in hell. We're gonna get there and there's gonna be Crowley and we can freak to him about it. I'm like, Crowley, I ship it so hard!
I ship it! So yeah, we've actually had a couple of questions in our Profound Radio inbox. The first one is from Silent Asmodeus, who I just have to say hi to. Hi, I drew you as a Finkin.
I love you.
Hello. And it says, if there is a tablet for demons and hell, and a tablet for angels and heaven, what if they have a monster tablet for purgatory, and the ending of Supernatural is closing all 3 gates, and each member of team will do the tasks for each gate, and they close it together?
Will you marry me? That is like one of the best ideas ever.
It will be
that is really cool.
It will be the season finale.
I feel like we just started up a nice gay romance here. It's just
yeah.
You guys get to it. We'll just leave you in a corner. It's fine.
You ship us?
Yeah, I ship you.
Awesome.
Okay. Totally, yeah. And I mean, by the way, we still haven't received any /fiction. We have given you guys an official permission to ship us.
Yes, why aren't you shipping us, guys?
Why aren't you shipping
Seriously.
us?
I am totally okay with it. I am totally okay with it.
Give you guys permission to write fanfiction of me and Silent Asmodeus if you want.
I give you permission to write fanfic of me and anyone and gender bend me in any way you want and make me into any kind of creature.
Just imagine, do you dragon penis take there for your wife?
Hey Shannon, Silent Asmodeus is in. Yeah, Caleb's there in the chat. You should get in there.
Okay, where? What?
Caleb in the chat.
Cue romantic music.
Tiny violin. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I ship me and Silven for the record. So I want fanfic of this.
Oh my god, Mapal! I'm so flattered right now.
I know. Just go. Just write fanfic.
I ship us too, and I was thinking up ship names recently.
Yes, someone ships us. You go, Brittany. You go.
Yes.
Yes, I want fanfic. I want a 500-page fanfic and the most grotesque porn you can ever draw.
I want NC-17 fan art.
Yes.
That's just like, yeah.
Well, this escalated quickly.
We've got.
I like Maven.
Maven's nice. Yeah.
If you guys gender bend me, I would prefer the names Shanane or Shaniqua.
I love Shaniqua. I don't know why, I just like it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Irrelevant. Just supernatural, like related. I'm sorry, Shannon. I just miss Gabriel, man. I miss Gabriel. I've been thinking about him lately, to be honest.
And I love Richard Speight Jr. as well. He's so sweet.
So much.
I think he would help the plot. He would actually help the plot. I don't know. And it would, like, we need an archangel. Every archangel is out of the window. Like, we need someone to go in heaven and rule it. But it'd be good.
Yeah.
I really feel like, Cass. Now, if Cass is to fight his manipulation, and if he's to fight in that war against Heaven and Naomi, like, he needs a war bite.
Yeah.
He has Dean, but Dean is not an angel.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a ship name.
Cannon.
With Cannon. Caleb and Shannon. There we go.
Awesome! OTP for life.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, this is fantastic. Anyway.
It's even clever, too. Cannon.
Yeah, you're Cannon.
Cannon is Cannon. Cannon is Cannon.
Oh, dear. Anyway, we do have another question. Coming back to our questions, because we have a little few to get to. Coming back, this is from... Oh, it's like Christmas. Okay, hello. Coming back to Purgatory, I was wondering what the story is with Jared's stunt double recently tweeting a picture of the set for Purgatory. Ooh. See, I think...
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why they're filming Purgatory again, because they... Who's doing that?
Shannon.
What?
Someone's gone loud again. Stop it.
Maybe they will show Cass's past, how he got out of there.
Yeah, because they can do more flashbacks, because they did, like, Misha did shave his beard off and they actually put it back on, so they can do more flashbacks.
That's bad, man. I'd like to see how he got out, because it was like a major question in 8-7 and 8-8. So
I would love more flashbacks.
Quickly, Asylum 10, Becky. Yes, I'm going to Asylum 10, and I will be broadcasting live on the Saturday from Asylum 10. So be there.
I am actually saving money to go to the next year's Bello. Hope I'll make it.
So yeah.
Oh god.
There's no conventions near Tennessee.
Oh.
Shannon, shut up. There's no conventions near Russia.
Shannon, there's no conventions in Greece or in any proximity around it.
All we have in England is Rogue Events, and can I just say, Rogue Events, I am not pleased with you. People have been waiting since August for their tickets, and this is a piss take. So, it's ridiculous. And I'm still waiting, and they're just incredibly rude, actually. And I work for an events company, and I'm just like, I'm going to do a better job of this. I'm going to organise my own convention and just screw this. So,
Ooh, if you organise your own convention, can you pay for my ticket to come to England?
I was going to give some special Profound Bond team member tickets. Yes, we'll see.
Oh my god!
Which means free entrance.
I would Maple. If you gave me a ticket to come to a convention in England, I would die. I would. It would happen. I would die. I would get there. I would say hi. I would look around at all the Englandness and die.
You're cheating on your OTP.
Oh, by the way, Shannon.
Maple, I would die and marry you in that order.
Okay, OTP for life. Shannon, Gemma Dunn says, get yourself to San Diego, and she's your biggest fan. So yeah, you should go to.
You guys cannot get closer to me. I'm in Greece. No one can get close to me. I'm alone in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no!
I'm relatively close to you compared to everyone else. I think.
Where are you?
I just get the image of you in Siberia.
I'm in Moscow in Russia. No, I'm in Moscow in Russia.
I know. I just get the image of you sat in the middle of snow. To be honest.
Oh my! Well, there is snow around here right now.
See, I'm right. You were sat in the middle of snow.
Oh, yeah, too.
I am not in the middle of snow.
Gosh. Oh dear. Anyway, we totally got off track there. Yeah, coming back to Purgatory. What do we think is going to happen with this new Purgatory set? Do we think it's flashbacks, or are they going back to Purgatory, or is it all an illusion and they were there all along? What do we think?
Oh god.
It's too early to tell, actually. I don't know. I can't speculate.
It's really hard to tell because I mean they could be doing more.
Guys, apparently, Caleb just said that Misha just met Felicia.
Oh!
Wow!
Whoa!
My God!
Yes! Cass has met Charlie. Cass has met Charlie.
Oh my God! Hang on, let me get it. I'll put it up for everyone to see.
Oh dear God!
Misha Collins. I just met Felicia Day and brought her flowers, which in hindsight was a bit forward. I lack certain social graces. Hang on, I will get it.
Is that Misha or Cass speaking? Because it sounds like Cass.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Hang on, I'm saving the picture. I'll put it live. Oh God!
Wait, who told us about that? Was it Caleb? Was it Caleb who told us about that?
It was your best.
Oh, you're an amazing human being, and I'm glad we're a ship.
Okay, I'm putting it up on the.
I'm saying it.
It's there. I've put it up.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. You know.
Isn't it beautiful?
Look at Charlie. I mean, look at Felicia. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That's nice. That's some nice hair she has. What am I looking at?
Oh wow. Yeah, guys, and for anyone who wants to see that, Misha just tweeted it. So.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Wow.
That is
Guys,
so
it's coming true. Cass is gonna be Charlie.
Oh.
Cass is gonna be Charlie.
We're getting like lots of questions.
I know, everyone's going crazy now, but we're running out of time.
What is this, Misha? What is this?
Oh, right. I'm just gonna. Can we just rattle through some questions, like, really quick?
Yeah.
So, just quickly, I want sort of yes and no's from you guys, maybe a brief thing. From Jen's 1984 Darcy, who's like my new best friend. Hi. If we have a fight scene of some sort of confrontation, could you imagine it ending in a kiss? And could this be what will kill us?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
Like Bella, we should totally have angry sex.
Oh God!
Oh my God! I was actually thinking about it when we were talking about Cass, like almost bringing the angel blade to stab Dean, but then like dropping the angel blade in the last moment, and then they kiss, and it's like we were watching a soap opera.
I'm crying.
But like, oh my God! It would be so. Somewhere in a perfect alternate universe, it would be so perfect and amazing.
Oh,
but I mean, if there was the smallest... Yeah, what?
I think that needs to happen.
That needs to happen. I mean, oh my God.
Guys, I'm not even sure. I think it's where... I can't even pronounce that, but on Twitter anyway, we just had a question. Just quickly, what do you guys think about the screen cap in Torn and Frayed, where it looks like Naomi has black eyes? I didn't see that. Did you guys?
I didn't see that either.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
I've seen her transparent though. You've seen her transparent.
My theory, I don't think she's a demon. I don't think she's an angel either. I really do think she's one of Fate's sisters.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
That would make sense, actually. That would make sense.
It would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, in the midst of everything that's gone wrong, she takes, control and all that.
Yeah.
I think I can pull it up on Wikipedia and I can narrow down which one she is too.
Okay. Sure.
You go, Ash. You find it.
Okay, so just, my thing on the fight scene was, if there is a fight scene, it could end in a kiss, but I don't think it will. I think it might end in a hug, though, and I just want, I want Dean and Castiel on the floor, clinging to each other, Castiel crying, that's what I want.
Ending in a hug is something that could happen, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Just imagine, Castiel just breaks down because he realises what he was about to do, and Dean just tells him it's okay, and he's just like, oh my God.
But they need to speak. I think they need actually to speak. It's time to speak. Without a moose interrupting this time. Hopefully. If anyone wants to ask any Greek words, I'm right here, just saying.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
Okay, I think I know which one she is.
Okay.
We've already met Atropos, who was basically the one who was in charge of killing everyone.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce her name. It's Lachiesis.
Oh,
wait. Where are you?
I'm on Wikipedia because that's the only thing I use. Because a lot of people say it's not. It's got the three fates in their names.
Okay, let me go. Maybe I could help you.
Just while you research that quickly, just someone said, am I attractive to Seraphim? Basically, are you attractive to Castiel? That means, I think. But yeah, what if the angel tablet can resurrect angels? Ooh, that'd be so cool.
That would be so cool.
I feel like that's what makes Naomi one of the fates instead of one of the angels, because Clotho spun the thread of life from her distaff on her skill.
Yeah. Shannon. It's Lachesis, which means Lachesis. It comes from the name Lahana, which means I take by fate, but in English it means disposer of everything. So yeah.
That's so cool. We need to have
Yeah. I don't remember whose theory was it about how the angel tablet can basically make like new angels, and how maybe Cass could partake in the making of like a new generations of angels and redeem himself that way.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Oh,
that would be like so touching and amazing.
What if that's how God What if that's how God decided who the archangels were? What if Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael and Lucifer? What if they were the first 4 angels, and they helped create all of the other ones with the help of the angel tablet?
And Metatron.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and Metatron. I picture Metatron as a archangel too.
Yeah. Or maybe sort of above an archangel. I see him sort of as very, very powerful. So.
Can I ask something though? Because I had this question for a long time. It hasn't really been confirmed that the angel tablet can close heaven.
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. Yeah.
We're just sort of assuming that because that's what the hell tablet does.
Yeah, compared, but it's like Naomi's like, what do you think the angel tablet can do? It's like it's something worse.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
You know how we're all saying that maybe Chuck's Metatron? What if Naomi's Metatron and he's using an alien and a different vessel?
I hate you sometimes.
I don't want this to happen. If she's Metatron, we are so screwed.
No,
we are so
fucked. Think about it. She said that it's her job that no one knows anything about the tablets.
Yeah.
So I think she's Metatron. I do. I think she's Metatron.
Yeah.
Either she's Metatron or she's very, very, very closely tied to him in some sort of way, because she doesn't feel like a normal angel. And since you guys said that she could be above the archangels, since you said that Metatron could be above the archangels, it would make a lot of sense that she had all of this power.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's Metatron, and because God's absent and sort of things are going to whack, when Metatron's trying to fix heaven, maybe. Who knows? Maybe.
But Samandriel knew who she was.
Yeah, I just Samandriel knew what was happening, and the poor baby. It's just
poor baby.
With Naomi, I'm pretty sure he worked under Naomi.
Yeah, most likely.
But I think Samandriel realised sort of what was happening.
Yeah.
So. But wait,
imagine though, if Samandriel is still working under Naomi, she put him in front of Cass and Cass to kill him, so Cass could feel guilty and then work more easily for her, and he's actually alive, but being used by Naomi in order to guilt trip Cass.
So horrible.
But on the other hand, say if Naomi is Metatron and theoretically she just wants to fix heaven, why was Samandriel so visibly opposed to it, like it was something bad? Like when he was talking to Cass about how they're being manipulated and about Naomi, it really sounded like Naomi was bad and was doing something scary. If she really just wanted to restore heaven, why would it be this bad?
Maybe to revive angels and to restore heaven, she'd have to destroy Earth.
Oh no!
It's not like what we do. It's sometimes how we do it that's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like the apocalypse,
Like Godstiel.
I feel like I feel like it'd take a lot of power to revive, to make these new angels and make this new grace.
Maybe they have to use human souls.
Forms of grace, and she would need human souls, and that's what she's going to do.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, just rattling through a few more questions from an anonymous on Tumblr. This one's for Silven, really. about Dean being fixed on his sexuality. Something about Dean making jokes. I believe Silven was talking about that in psychology. English is not my first language. Can you tell me what Dean said in the last episode about that? So I think you're referring to his fixation with...
yeah. I was talking about how first they were talking about Hegsbags, and they were talking about how, maybe the curse that was on Prometheus is something that a witch is doing to him. And Dean was like, oh, well, you're gonna do a full cavity on him, Sam. Ha 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 ha. Cavity search.
Yeah.
I was like, and he said this. I was like, Dean, did you just really joke about doing a full cavity search on a man? Like, seriously. Like, is this no big deal? I laughed really hard, and I was like, okay, if you say this once, I'm gonna let it slide. But then at the ending of the episode, I actually can't even remember the context now. When he was talking about Sam, how, Sam, I wanted you to live long and happy and die of a heart attack, and then out of the blue he was something about prostate exams, colonoscopies. I was like, okay, Dean, did you really just say all that stuff in one episode just because? I mean, I'm sorry, but they put these things in scripts. Like, yes, Caleb, you're saying it right. Because, I mean, it's the thing, like, it's like Freudian slips. If you're really thinking about something, if you're really wondering about something a lot, you're gonna end up slipping it into the conversation sooner or later, and Dean did it thrice in one episode. Like, I'm sorry, but how often does he randomly talk about these things?
And the dragon penis.
Yeah, dragon penis. It's just the fact that Dean knows the Greek for penis. I'm just like,
oh my
Dean.
God.
We are everywhere. We are everywhere.
You are.
We are waiting.
You pop up at really random moments. It's fine.
Jesus, you don't know how many words we have for the penis. Dear God.
Did you guys know that in Egyptian, I think it's in ancient Egyptian, they did not have a word for virgin because there was no such thing as virgins in ancient Egypt?
What's that, like child rape there going on?
It's just like everyone slept with them.
That's terrible.
Oh, God. Anyway, another question. This is from... I've just realised I've made the connection of Gemadon is Gems for Darcy. Yeah, I
already knew that. Did you not know that?
No! Shush! Just worked out. What if Crowley is after the angel tablet to become King of Heaven? So Crowley's trying to get a monopoly going here.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good thought.
Yeah,
But
you wanted purgatory. You wanted purgatory, why not heaven?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be able to really get into heaven without getting vaporized.
Unless he's an angel.
Unless he's an angel, but even then, Naomi is extremely powerful. I'm pretty sure she'd be able to take him down.
Or having someone under his control, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I
so many speculations, we need confirmation.
Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Maybe that, like,
18 days! How can I last 80 days?
I'm slowly breaking down here. I'm just... This gonna kill me. Anyway. Everyone take a deep breath. And
the worst thing is, like, when it's live streaming the episodes, it's like 4 AM in here.
That's why I don't watch them live. I watch them the day after. But,
Yeah,
how can you
it's
watch 8:17 after? How can you watch 8:17 after? I can't do that.
No, I made this epic error of going on Tumblr by accident after 8:16, and I just spoiled myself. And I was just like, oh my god, I totally forgot it was Thursday. I was like, no.
I watch it live on, like, special occasions. It's 6 AM here to watch it live for me. So I watch it live.
Watch it at reasonable times.
Yeah. Moscow understands here, okay?
Oh dear. But anyway, actually,
the hell out of when I breathed in.
Oh gosh, yes. Actually, coming on to the reaction videos again, we had a thing to ask our viewers, didn't we? Because I don't know if everyone saw my really weird reaction video where I had to take several deep breaths at the end of the episode. But Shannon and Silven were wondering if people would be interested in watching a mashup of all our reactions to episodes. So
Each week.
Each week, yes. Just in case SDL happens and you just get basically a 30-minute long video of us just screaming.
Yeah.
Just like, ah!
Ah!
If I was able to put a reaction video for the STL becoming canon, it will be Ron Burgundy or Aquaman, Glass Case of Emotion. That's it.
It's like,
I feel like it'd be really weird for everyone to watch me react because I get really sassy when I watch Supernatural. I question everyone's motivations, and I'm like, really? You did that? Oh, come on, really? I just get really. I talk to my TV. I have conversations with my TV as I'm watching the show.
Ooh, I do too, Shannon. I do too.
I get really panicky if something scary is happening, and I always have to stop the episode. I have to take wiggling breaks if something's really really happening, where I stop the episode and I wiggle my feet very intensively.
Of course you would love to watch me, Caleb. We're in love.
Oh my god.
I like
love is in the air.
like when I was watching the 816, like when the prayer started happening, I got really that was the only time I got really erratic and I wasn't talking to my TV. I was just like, oh my god, Dean, what are you doing? Why are you sitting on the bed? Dean, stop. Dean. Yeah, I just kept on saying his name.
I just stared at the screen and I watched it back and I looked like I'm about to cry.
Oh god.
I watched it with my sister. We were both crying. We were in tears after that, and I was like, "Dean, why did you look in the chair?"
So I think that the general idea is that yes, we should record our reactions, and we'll make a mashup video of us just. If Destiel becomes canon, it'll just be for about half an hour. So I think we'll do that then. If you guys, I'm doing it anyway, so you guys can just.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it.
It would be something new that we could put on the Profound Radio YouTube channel.
Yeah.
As sort of something exclusive to that, so we can have just more people visiting the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, I did post mine up.
Make it pretty.
Yeah, I posted mine up on the YouTube channel because I thought, hey, no, it's a radio thing really. So if you want it, go to our Profound Bond YouTube channel and you will find it there. So another thing that I want to go on to quick is. The Profound Bond book. Oh, I've had this in my head for quite a few months now.
I think I remember you talking about it when we first started talking about the website.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
Talked about it quite a lot, and I even found a place where I can get the books printed professionally, hardback, A4 sized, and they would be full of in the census we have really beautiful comments on the census. So
we have amazing comments there.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we would have the comments from the census and some of our Destiel experience things, some letters that fans have written, and it would just be full of it. Some
personal letters, maybe a little bit of meta.
Yeah, and some fan art maybe, and it would be amazing. And I was going to make a few for the Profound Bond team, one for Misha and so on, but if there's enough interest out there, I was thinking of allowing people from the fandom to order them, and any profit that we got off the books would go to Random Acts or Jensen's charity that he's recently released. So if people are interested, then I'll look into doing it. Obviously there needs to be enough interest to make it worthwhile, because I think if you order less than 10 books, they're like £20 each, which is a lot of money. But well, someone says shut up and take my money, so I take that as a yes.
I'd still buy that book. Anyway.
Yeah. So if enough people are interested, we could probably get the price down to about £10 each. Then it'll be plus postage and packaging, and I think it would be pretty amazing. And I was saying I might try and get one signed by Misha and auction it off for Random Acts to raise a bit of money, because I'm nice like that.
That would be so amazing.
It would.
Yeah, I was thinking we really should start doing more stuff for the charities with the Profound Bond website.
Yeah.
Because I think it would, not only would it be sort of a cool thing that we could do just to be really awesome, it might also get us more noticed by Misha if he has this website constantly bringing in funds towards his charity.
Yeah.
I think it would be super fun if, we at least, Team Profound Bond, do some sort of group participation in one of the Random Acts events. Maybe we could do Enduring for Kindness. Yeah. And we should What?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna I was gonna say that we should do Gishwas. And
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
oh my god, Hive Mind!
Yeah,
we
we
should do
should.
Gishwas.
Oh, can you imagine Team Profound Bond doing Gishwas? We would just be...
I was thinking about it just recently because I did Gishwas the last time and it was amazing.
Yeah, we should
Oh
do
my
it.
god, we would dominate.
We would, wouldn't we?
Oh, guys, you know the new the Amok video that came out. I'm actually in it. I said my video and it's in it. It's like in 1:54, and I'm like, I show myself. I'm like, I'm in there.
Oh, that's so awesome though.
Yeah, 1:54. If anyone's looking my face.
Oh dear. But yes. So I think Team Profound Bond, we shall do Gishwas when it comes around again.
It'll be in summer this summer.
Oh, also, I suggested, I don't know if you guys saw it, I suggested to the team that we would do a 50 Shades of Grey readathon, where the whole team was going to read it chapter by chapter and just would probably have the PB reads 50 Shades tag and we would just insult it.
Maple, don't go there. I'm just imagining Misha reading this. Jesus. God, we need Misha to read that book.
So yeah, I think we might do it. A few people in the team did say they would do it, so that is just going to be so entertaining.
I could do it.
Yeah.
I would probably puke, but I would do it.
Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah.
I will, Caleb. Ooh, speaking of the canon ship, Caleb and I are currently collaborating on some very steamy fanfiction that we will be reading out loud next broadcast.
Okay.
You guys don't know what you started. You really don't. If Caleb ever comes onto the thing that we should. Oh my gosh.
Caleb, come on Profound Radio.
Do it. We can flirt with each other.
You are corrupting Shannon, and we thought he couldn't get any worse. Now he's gonna flirt.
I feel like we've found young love here, and I'm just.
Oh.
It's canon. It's canon.
It's
canon.
I'm all out of love.
I'm so lost without you.
All out of love. I'm so lost without you.
Oh my god.
Shannon, we should totally have you singing like in a broadcast, because you have such an awesome voice. It should be a thing.
Ooh, we could write an opening and I could sing it every time we get on.
Yeah.
Oh, you should. I said you should make a video for me to play at the beginning, but if you just sing at the beginning, then that'll work fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Anyway. Oh my god. Anyway, we are about a quarter of an hour from the end, and I have some exciting news, right? It's now a weekly thing. There is I think it's the first live podfic for Destiel, and it's called Hunting Husbands, and I have the first chapter ready, and...
It's so good, you guys.
So I'm going to read this every week, and it's basically just a huge domestic Destiel thing, and it's just amazing, and I'm so excited for it, and yes, and I need to read this every week now. So yeah, so are we all sitting comfortably for the first chapter of Hunting Husbands?
Yes.
I just heard a shuffle there, and then yes. It's like, hang on a minute, hang on. Yes.
You guys want me to do a drum roll?
You should. That is the weirdest drum. Anyway, so I'm gonna get off of this, and yeah, like I say, this will be a weekly thing, so tune in weekly for the first live Destiel podfic, and this is like pioneering, this is. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and start reading now, so okay. They got married on a spring afternoon in a garden God created just for them in heaven. Cherry blossom danced on the wind around them, settling on the pristine grass and falling amongst the white roses that grew around the edges of the garden. They had been informed that God himself wanted to perform the ceremony, and Dean's look of utter horror and disbelief when Chuck rolled up to the wedding dressed all in white with an entourage of angels was enough to keep Castiel going for life. Everyone was to be present, a special gift from God to make the day perfect. After Chuck, as he actually preferred to be called, spoke to Dean and Castiel for a moment about how this had been his grand plan for a long time, about how he had tried to push them together in every way, leaving Dean even more puzzled, he opened the gates to let everyone in. Dean's eyes were immediately drawn to the slender blonde figure that was walking beside his brother. There was another girl on his other side, Jess, of course, but Dean felt his heart leap up into his throat at the sight of his mother beside his overly sized brother. Sam's eyes were gleaming and he couldn't keep the smile off his face, but Dean pushed it all aside as he rushed forward to gather his mother in his arms. Mary laughed and hugged him back, and Dean breathed in the nostalgic scent of home-baked pies and morning coffee. As they separated, Mary reached up slowly to rest her palm against Dean's cheek, a smile tugging at her lips and her eyes brimming with tears. Dean panicked over the tears for a moment until she spoke. "All that time," she said softly, "I always said angels were watching over you." Her eyes slid to one side. Her eyes slid to one side, and Dean followed her gaze to see Castiel coming up beside him, a gentle smile on his face. Apparently angels really did have halos, and Castiel's took the form of a delicate golden circlet resting in the mess of dark hair on top of his head. They also had wings. Dean had spent a good half an hour as they waited for God, just stroking the soft grey feathers as Castiel explained how he had chosen this form for their wedding, because, while he was proud of what he was also more human now. He was dressed all in white, just as Dean was, with bare feet, but gold lined the collar of his collar and his loose shirt and the cuffs on the sleeves. Dean staked his arm around Castiel's shoulders, above his wings, and pulled him in close to his side, one of the angel's wings curling around Dean. "Who'd have thought it?" Dean muttered, before looking back to his mother. She laughed and moved to Dean's side to give Castiel a hug, and that was when Dean saw the figure stood just a bit behind Sam, a warm smile on his face. Dean's expression fell at the sight of his father, looking like he did before he sold his soul, dressed smartly in a suit ready for the wedding. "Dad?" Dean moved slowly to Sam's side as his brother turned too, one arm coming up to rest around Jess's shoulder as he watched Dean move closer to their father. "Hey, son," he said with a genuine grin, and Dean felt every emotion he had been holding down surge forward as his father embraced him tightly. "I didn't think you'd be here," Dean choked as he took a step back. John shrugged and pushed his hands into his pockets. "When God himself tells the King of Hell to let one go, who's to argue?" Dean snorted and nodded. "I bet Crowley loved that one." "Didn't complain much, actually," John mused, glancing over his shoulder where people were still coming in through the golden gate at the edge of the garden. Dean caught sight of a pair of large, raven-like wings and frowned. "Wait, is that him?" John hummed and nodded. "Son of a bitch," Dean grumbled as Crowley mingled with the angels that had been invited. In fact, he had 6 wings, Dean noted. It was utterly mind-blowing, but he had other things to think about as there was a loud cry just behind him. "Gigantor!" The man who had tackled Sam was shouting. "Good to see you again." Sam was regaining himself between the bubbling ball of energy with 6 golden wings that had knocked him to the floor. Jess was laughing off to one side with Castiel and Mary. "Gabriel," Sam said with a frown as he pushed the Archangel away and slowly got back to his feet. "The one and only. Dad thought I should be here considering I'm Cassie's favourite brother," Gabriel said with a grin. He was dressed differently to anything Dean had ever seen him in, a loose shirt and pants made out of light fabric that shimmered gold and silver. "Right, you're his favourite," Dean snarked as he made his way back around to Castiel's side. "Of course, and Balthazar, can't forget him," Gabriel chattered as he brushed his clothes down. Dean felt Castiel tense beside him and squeezed his shoulder lightly. "Balthazar is here?" Castiel asked quietly. Gabriel nodded and flexed his wings, opening his mouth to speak again. He was interrupted by Chuck moving up alongside Dean and Castiel, the Archangel bowing his head and remaining silent. "I think just about everyone is here," Chuck said with a grin. "Shall we get started?" Dean stood before God holding the hands of his angel as they received the most holy blessing one could ever hope for. The front row of guests consisted of Sam, Jess, Mary, John, Bobby, Gabriel and Balthazar, and behind them were people Dean had thought he would never see again, such as Ellen and Joe and Ash, Rufus and Anna, Samandriel and Pamela. Karen Singer was also there, sitting beside Bobby and making the man grin wider than ever. Kevin and his mother had been brought in, along with Charlie and Jodie. There were even more, such as Crowley, for some unknown reason, and people Dean hadn't seen in years, but he tried to push it all aside because he was stood facing the love of his life, honest blue eyes watching him with all the calm of a winter storm. Castiel was nervous. Dean could feel the energy crackling against his fingertips where their hands were joined. As Chuck started to recite his blessing, Dean felt Castiel tremble. They never broke eye contact, Dean trying his best to soothe the nervousness in the angel with his gaze alone, even though he was trembling himself. They were getting married. They were actually getting married. Married was a loose term for what happened. As Chuck made motions with his hands, Dean felt something deep inside him shift and start to move outwards. Castiel closed his eyes and squeezed Dean's hands a little tighter as light started to seep out from them both, curling through the air like it was sentient. Dean watched as light from both of them started to curl together and mingle. It didn't take a genius to figure out that it was soul and grace entwining together. It was a warm sensation that settled in Dean's body, right past his bones into something much deeper. It wasn't unpleasant having his soul out of his body and dancing through the air around him, as Chuck spoke and held his hands out in front of him, guiding the two forces together. And by the power vested in me, which is a lot, he chuckled as the grace and soul parted with a lingering touch and receded back into their vessels, I pronounce you married, bonded, hunter and angel. He looked between them both, eyes shining proudly. That probably means you can kiss now. Dean grinned and moved forward, sliding a hand around Castiel's waist as the angel rocked up to meet his lips, his energy jolting through Dean's body in a whole new way, as if all the physical barriers had been removed. Cheers erupted through the small crowd, and Dean lifted a hand to cradle the back of Castiel's head, fingers brushing lightly over the cold metal of the circlet, making the angel sway closer to him until their bodies were pressed tightly together. Chuck was laughing somewhere nearby when Dean and Castiel finally parted, their soul and grace pulsing happily together. Dean glanced to one side to see Chuck watching them, arms folded and a triumphant grin on his face. Maybe you should go socialise, Chuck said quietly. I'm sure the honeymoon can wait. Dean grinned and nodded, looking back to Castiel and resting their foreheads together. The angel closed his eyes and laughed. I was looking forward to the honeymoon, the angel murmured. Patience, Dean replied, before placing a kiss on Castiel's head just below the circlet and slowly parting from him. They laced their fingers together and turned to face the gathering. A few people were crying, Mary and Sam just being two of them. John actually looked proud, an expression Dean would never have expected to see from his father after he married someone who appeared as male. Bobby was grinning openly at them, his arm around his wife. Dean had asked earlier, and had been informed that the old hunter was sharing his heaven with his soulmate. Some things just made Dean's heart swell. Castiel curled a wing around Dean and tugged him closer, leaning in to press a kiss against his lips before they stepped forward to meet their family. They were married on a spring afternoon in heaven, in the garden God created just for them, and it was perfect. Woo!
Oh my god.
I lost it at the point where everyone was alive.
Oh dear.
I'm dead. I can't do this broadcast anymore if we're doing that every week.
Yeah.
I can't handle a death a week. I'm not Dean.
we need something angsty to cope to, calibrate or something. Wow.
Hang on.
That was beautiful.
I can read a chapter of Twist and Shout.
No!
No! I can handle deathfic. I can do deathfic. No.
Don't you dare. Never deathfics. I've never read one in my life. I'm not gonna start now with you, Shannon. Thank you very much.
Hey, I seriously think I'm the only one in the group that actually loved that fanfiction.
I just haven't read it because I don't read deathfics, period. I can't do them.
I have saved Twist and Shout in my drive and it's still there. Dusty. Not touched at all.
Don't worry, guys. We're not going to read Twist and Shout. It's fine.
We won't ever read Twist and Shout. I won't do that to y'all. I can't even look at it anymore because I can't.
Guys, I haven't read it. I haven't read it. Is it that bad?
I refuse to read it.
Okay, sweetheart, I won't do it to you. Talking to Caleb.
Oh, now you won't do it. No, I'm asking you to. Now you won't do it. Okay. Is it that bad then? That bad?
Yeah, apparently it's really heartbreaking, but I refuse to read it for several reasons.
So far beyond heartbreaking. You won't even have a heart when you're done. It took me like a week to recover from reading that.
Oh god.
And I think it has Elvis songs in there, and I love Elvis Presley. Damn it.
You won't after you read that. Like, I can't not cry when I'm listening to Love Me Tender anymore.
Or falling in love with you. I got a little
Hey,
song.
did you guys read my unforgettable fic though? The Nat King Cole fic.
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, you haven't?
No, me neither. Me neither.
Oh my god, it made so many people cry. But the fact is, I wrote it before we found out Dean had a Nat King Cole album. So, like, after that episode, I was just punching the air, just like, yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Oh.
So yeah. Sorry, I'm just recovering my voice at the minute, drinking energy drink. So,
Can I ask these guys a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's about a fan fiction an idea I had to write because I went to the movies last night, and if any of you guys have seen that movie Beautiful Creatures, or if you've read the book, what would you guys think about a Destiel AU based off that? Because I was watching it last night, and the characters are a lot like Dean and Cass. Like the main character, he's really charming and outgoing, but he's also kind of insecure too, and he's a really big fan of Vonnegut. So like I really wanted to do that. And then his love interest is she's not human, and she is very reserved and sort of out of the way, and there's a big parallel for me. The movie was a big Destiel parallel, so I really wanted to know what people thought about it.
Yeah,
seriously,
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It is pretty. For me, it was Destiel.
Yeah, it sounds very Destiel. I mean, I haven't seen it, but it sounds like that. Oh, how many of you guys have seen that movie Warm Bodies?
I want to see it.
Oh my god,
I have to see it.
Yeah, basically, someone on Tumblr, I think it was FanCL, said that, basically the whole movie is like a gigantic Destiel parallel, right? And there's this guy, R, who's a zombie, and this girl, Julie, who's human, and like right at the beginning of the movie, they meet, and she stabs him in the chest. I started laughing hysterically in the movie theater. I was like, oh my god, okay, you're Dean and Cass officially. And they were Dean and Cass the whole movie. Like...
you know which movies have huge Destiel parallel?
Yeah.
Fifth Element. Dear God.
Oh.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element? I actually haven't thought of that. That's fascinating.
Imagine Cass inside a booth, like speaking Enochian, when no one understands him. And remember how Lilu used to speak when she was really reshaped as a human? She was speaking her own language. Imagine Cass like that, speaking Enochian. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Ooh, that would be awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That needs fanfiction.
It exists. There is fanfiction.
Seriously? Oh my god, you're sending me a link.
I can picture like Dean and Cass standing there trying to get on the boat to paradise, and like Cass is just like Castiel Winchester multipass.
Yeah. And we have to go.
You just hear him go multi-pass. I want it to happen so fast.
And you have to have like someone like saying about Dean, because this man is hard and hard. He's hard.
Anyway,
but the ending scene is so Destiel when Lilu wants to die because she thinks there's nothing worth saving in the human race. But Corbin actually tells her that he loves her, so you should work fighting for that. And
my god, yeah.
And he gives her. You know what I mean. You know, Silven, what I mean.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but our 2-hour mark is up.
Yep.
Oh.
This is over. This is the most fun I had in a year.
I told you would enjoy it.
It's super fun. It's really just fun. Really enjoyable and relaxing and not scary at all.
No, it's lovely.
If they do a Greek episode again, I'm so online.
Yeah,
I don't care.
We'll bring you back.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So anyway, just wrapping this up now then, I guess. Next week we have the lovely Rise of the Fallen One, who wrote Out of the Deep, so we are having a very special Out of the Deep.
Oh Jesus, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
I haven't read it yet.
It's going to be amazing. You need to read it. Everyone needs to read it.
Yeah. Shannon, and I were gonna read it during the week so that we're caught up all.
It is amazing. I wait for it every week, and there's an update tomorrow, and it just got porny in the last episode, so I'm just like, ah! So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we have Jen on next week, which is going to be fantastic. We have several other people also slowly getting confirmed, so we're getting somewhere. And don't forget, guys, do your weekly tweets to Misha to plug us and say, "Come on, Profound Radio, Misha." Yeah.
And do the musical.
Yeah, do the musical. So everyone go tweet your love to Misha, tweet your love to the writers. Basically, anyone you want on Profound Radio, just tweet them like mad. Just go for it, go crazy.
Yes.
So yeah.
Now we're gonna say goodbye now.
Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye. You're gonna have to say goodbye to your love.
I love you all, especially you, Caleb.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
This fan fiction. Yeah, I love you all, guys. You were so amazing today. So much fun.
Yeah, I love you all. And can I just say, yeah, I was dubious about the mermaids in Out of the Deep at first, but they are fantastic. They are awesome. So, yeah. So we love you all, guys. Stephanie, do you want to say goodbye to your new little fans there?
Oh, yes. Goodbye to everyone. Thank you for listening. And I hope I, was good for the first time.
Yeah, you were
awesome.
Yeah.
I had so much fun with you guys. I think you were the absolute best, to be honest.
Yeah.
And thank you for accepting me today.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. You were awesome. Seriously.
It was so cool.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you were on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, so we'll see you all again next week with the amazing Jen, who wrote Out of the Deep. And goodbye. We love you all. You're all fantastic. Thank you so much.
Many kisses. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.